everyone, this is Bernie from Stampin'Up and welcome back to my craft room this week. This week I am very excited to be sharing a project with you from the Be Mine suite, and this is all about Valentine's Day that's coming up very shortly. But I wanted to also just show you that this bundle can be used for any occasion really, if you just want to tell somebody that you love them and that they mean something to you. So let's head over to my desk and let's start creating with the Be Mine bundle. So this gorgeous little Be Mine bundle is comprised of this photopolymer stamp set as well as the Bee Builder punch, which is actually a very clever punch because it not only punches out the bee body, the bee wings and the antenna, but it creates these little hearts, and you can use this as a speech bubble as well. So it's super clever the way they've created this set to go together. You will need a mat underneath you so that you can get some nice clear stamped images. And the card I want to share with you today is this adorable little "You Make My Heart Buzz" card, and the inside with some pretty little flowers. Alright, we're going to need for this card base is just your standard basic white. Then I've got a piece of basic white on top that just secures the designer series paper. I'm using the paper from the Be Mine suite, but you can use whatever you have. 2 pieces of that, 3 3/4. This one was 2 inches long and this one was 3. As long as they're 3 3/4 inches wide to go right up against that. And then I had a 1-inch pool party panel that we're going to stamp on, and that was also 3 3/4. Alrighty, so you're going to need your bone folder, some glue, some dimensionals, some sort of water paintbrush if you have a paintbrush, and let me show you the colors that we're going to work with today. Nice and bright, they all come from the bright families. I'm going to be using Daffodil Delight, Pool Party, Sweets Away, Granny Apple Green and Memento Black ink. So those are going to be the colors that we'll be working with today. So I'm just burnishing my card front and I'm setting that to the side. Then I'm going to glue my 2 panels of designer series paper, and I'm going to use my liquid adhesive glue, or you could of course use any other adhesive you like, but I do like to use mine, and I'm butting it right up to the top. And if we did the calculations correctly, you should have a slight overlap. So on the pool party, I'm going to create a little trail with that stamp set, and I'm just using a mat because it is photopolymer, pool party ink, and I want his little trail to end where he comes in. So I'm just going to come in there, and then I'm going to come in the opposite way around so that I can create a little bit of a buzz. And that's okay if they don't meet all together. We're going to be stamping "You Make My Heart Buzz" anyway on top of that. Or otherwise, maybe I'll say, let's have a look, Happy Valentine's Day. No, I'll stick with "You Make My Heart Buzz." So I'm going to be stamping that with Memento Black. Cool. All right. Now I can glue that onto the bit where those 2 pieces of designer series paper met, just like that. So for my bee, you're just going to need some scrap of basic white, and what I suggest you do is we're going to stamp the part with the stinger first with Memento Black. Just make sure it's nice and inked up. And now I'm going to come in with Daffodil Delight and do the bee body. And I'm aiming to make sure that the end of that bee is right up against the stinger. Fantastic. Now I'm going to use that bee builder punch. Now that I have the little bee body, I'm going to put a little face on this guy. They are the most adorable faces, but I'm going to go with the smiley face. And then I'm going to ink my antenna, punch those out, and you will punch those out with the little heart. And the next thing I just need to do is to create a color wash with my blue pool party so that I can create his wings. So I'm just squeezing my ink pad, and then I'm using some water painters. I'm just going to create a bit of a wash. And then once this is dried, you're going to ink onto the wings using the little wing stamp, and then cut that out with the heart. So that goes on there. All right, let's assemble this little guy. A little bit of glue on his antenna. And now I'm just going to pop some dimensionals on his body. And that's going to come over where I want that to end with his little bee trail. And now I'm putting dimensionals on the back of that to go on the card base. Once you've placed all your dimensionals on, put it onto the front of your card base. And now we can add some embellishments. And I'm just going to add some flowers. A nice blue heart, a little daisy, and I'll bring in a little heart. All that I need to do now is I need to do my card inner. So I'm going to have a piece of basic white cardstock for that. I've also got a pull mat, and I'm going to stamp my flowers. So my flowers are in Granny Apple Green and in Sweet Sorbet. Bring back my stamping mat in the corner. And all we now need to do is we just need to glue this onto that pool party mat. And there we have a very, very cute card that just says, "You make my heart buzz." I hope you have fun creating with the Be Mine Suite or the Be Mine Bundle, and be sure to check out any of my other videos where I schedule posts every Thursday at 7 o'clock New Zealand Standard Time, and I also come to you live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. So thank you so much for crafting with me. I look forward to seeing you back in my craft room next week, and remember, until we meet again, to stamp, to eat, to sleep, and repeat. Bye-bye.